Republican senators are launching a tour around the country, warning voters of defense cuts that will reach up to $500 billion over the course of a decade. So with criticism mounting, how will the White House respond? Will they at all? Joining us right now is ranking member of the Senate Armed Services Committee on that tour, Senator John McCain, and a member of the Senate Armed Services Committee, Senator Kelly Ayotte. Welcome to both of you.
Good morning.
Senator McCain, let's just start with you. What are you doing, and what states have you chosen to get the message about sequester and what it means to the Pentagon?
Well, we're here in Florida, and we're going to North Carolina and Virginia, and then up to New Hampshire tomorrow, and then we'll be going to other states. And we're going to places, obviously, that are most severely hit by these draconian cuts, which, in the words of the Secretary of Defense, would have a devastating impact on our national security.
And Senator Ayotte, do you think that people don't understand this, or are we just so overwhelmed by the amount of news coming our way that we're just ignoring this?
Well, you know, I think there needs to be a wake-up call, not only across America, so that we're here to inform America. It means nearly 1 million jobs in the defense industrial base. But as Senator McCain has said, our Secretary of Defense has said essentially we'd be shooting ourselves in the head if we go forward in this, hollowing out our force, jeopardizing our national security. And I think there needs to be a wake-up call to Congress on both sides of the aisle. So not only do we want the American people to know what's at stake, but members of Congress have to get into action. And where's our president, our commander-in-chief, on this important issue? He really has been absent, and we're calling on his leadership.
You know what he's essentially said, Senator McCain? Look, you guys did the super committee. I told you to get the deal done with the super committee, and this is what would happen if you didn't get a deal done. They didn't, so this is the fate. Is that essentially the message?
That seems to be the message. He made some comment about Congress have to wiggle out themselves. And look, we are in conversations with a number of other senators, including Senator Levin, the chairman of the Senate Armed Services Committee. But again, this is also what requires presidential leadership. No matter who or what was responsible, the President of the United States is Commander-in-Chief. He's the only one. And if these impacts have the devastating effects that Secretary Panetta and all of our uniformed military leaders say, he should be in there. He should be talking with us. He should be leading. And he's MIA.
We also know, Senator Ayotte, that said that the president's motivated by battleground states, and a lot of these defense contractors are located in states like yours, a lot of bases in states like yours, Virginia as well, Florida very much in there. That could motivate the president to get involved.
I would hope so, but you would hope that just the fact that our national security is so important, it's the responsibility we owe, the foremost to the American people, that as Commander-in-Chief, that would cause him to act. But you're absolutely right. Just in Florida, where we are, 42,000 jobs at stake. In Virginia, 136,000 jobs, just in the defense side.
All right, now, Senator McCain, I want you to hear a soundbite from one of the Sunday shows. Dick Cheney sits down, talks about your selection of vice president candidate, Governor Palin. Listen.
I like Governor Palin. I've met her, I know her. She's an attractive candidate, but based on her background, she's only been governor for about 2 years. I don't think she passed that test.
Of being ready.
Of being ready to take over. And I think that was a mistake.
You agree, disagree?
Well, I'm always glad to get comments 4 years later. Look, I respect the Vice President. He and I had strong disagreements as to whether we should torture people or not. I don't think we should have. But the fact is that I'm proud of Sarah Palin. I'm proud of the job she did. I'm proud of the job she continues to do. And so everybody has their own views, and I respect those views. But I'm proud of what we did.
Turns out Liz Cheney disagreed with her dad on that and agreed with you.
Is that right? Everybody's entitled.
All right, Senator Ayotte, Senator McCain, thanks so much. And by the way, just to note, Bill Nelson, a Democrat, will be helping you out in Florida, correct? He agrees with you about these cuts.
He agrees with us, and we have invited all the senators from the states that we are going to, and so far they haven't been able to fit in their schedule, but we view this as a bipartisan issue.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks so much for joining us, senators. Have a great day. Good luck on your tour.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brian.